back. You're watching Bottom Line. Well, as many as 8 from the region cracked the UPSC exams, the results for which were declared today. 2 candidates each from Assam, Nagaland and Manipur, and 1 each from Meghalaya and Arunachal have cleared the prestigious examinations. From Assam, Shilpa Khonikar secured the All India rank of 506 and Debajyoti Burman achieved an All India rank of 639. Ankur Das from Meghalaya secured the 52nd rank, that's the highest for the Northeast. From Nagaland, Viku Elachumi secured All India rank of 567, while Imsanaro Waling secured an All India rank of 585. The 2 from Manipur who cleared the UPSC are Wairokpam Punisiba Singh, who secured the All India rank of 238, and Makak Mayum Hosni Mubarak, who secured an All India rank of 575. Meanwhile, Arunachal's Tenzin Chonjam secured the 584th rank. Well, what has been their success mantra? What efforts did it take to crack the prestigious exams? What is the advice for youngsters from the region looking to crack the UPSC? Well, we shall know it firsthand from the achievers. I'm being joined at Bottom Line by Ankur Das from Shillong, who secured the 52nd rank. I'm also being joined by Imsanaro Waling from Nagaland, who is joining us from Delhi. Our Chief of Bureau also spoke to Shilpa Khonikar a short while back. But let's go straight to Ankur. Let's go straight to Ankur Das first. Ankur, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel to crack the UPSC, Ankur?
It feels surreal, to be honest. It still hasn't registered yet, but yeah, it does feel amazing.
Did you know that you are the highest rank holder as far as the Northeast is concerned, Ankur?
No, I wasn't aware. Thank you so much for informing me, and yeah, it feels great knowing that.
Imsanaro Waling, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. How does it feel? How does it feel today?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me here. I feel blessed and I also feel happy to have cleared the exam.
Okay, great. Congratulations. Many congratulations. Tell us something about your preparations and where in Nagaland do you come from? Our viewers would want to know, and you know, how was this your first attempt at the UPSC? Tell us something about it.
I'm from Mogokchong, Nagaland. I was born and brought up there. I studied till 10th in Mogokchong, and after which I went to Shillong to pursue my 11th and 12th at Pine Mount School. And then I came to Delhi to pursue my undergraduate studies in physics at St. Stephen's College, University of Delhi. And after which I've been preparing for the civil service examination.
Absolutely. We'll know more about your preparations and the hard work you have put in. If I can go to Ankur again. Ankur, the same question. Tell us something about your preparations. How did you go about it?
Right. So I did my preparations totally from Shillong. I did not shift to Delhi. So I was preparing from home, and given the age of IT now, all material of course is available online, and once the standard books are there, it is possible to be preparing from home, and that's what I did.
Ankur, was this your first attempt at UPSC?
No, this was my 5th attempt.
All right. Imsanaro, was this Imsanaro Waling, was this your first attempt?
No, sir. This was my 3rd attempt.
Great, great. What we see is resilience. You know, to continue, to keep coming back, to fight, and to strive, and finally to succeed. First, second, this is your 3rd attempt. During the initial stages, did you feel disheartened that you couldn't clear, or you knew all along that you were on track? it takes time, and it doesn't matter. And eventually, today, you have emerged successful.
Yes, definitely. Uh, During the last first two preparation, I felt disheartened when I could not make it to the prelims. But my family and my friends have been there to support me, and then by God's grace, finally in the third attempt, through proper revision and uh, just a specific plan, I could make it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ankur, how many hours a day you dedicated towards the preparations?
I dedicated around 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours on an average, but of course during exams the number of hours increased.
And any particular formula you adopted to crack the UPSC? Any success mantra that you want to share tonight?
Right. I think the only mantra that would work is consistency. As they always say, the UPSC is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So, consistency in your approach is what is needed. You have to give a few hours of studying every day, and you need to continuously update yourself on what's happening around the world and even in your state for the interview. So yeah, you need to have a good understanding of what's going on at the grassroots as well as globally. So a blend of awareness is definitely needed.
Imsanaro, you have been in Delhi, you have studied there, you've prepared, being away from home, away from family, and it's not easy to prepare for UPSC. Would you like to share something about those days, your struggles, and of course, how you kept the focus going despite being far away from home? We from the Northeast, that includes me, we love to be in our hometown, our cities, and initially, when we go out, we do feel a bit homesick. There's nothing wrong with it. We love our states, our towns, nothing wrong with it. So definitely it's a double battle that we fight, being away from home and then keeping the focus intact, isn't it?
Yes, sir, definitely. It's very difficult to focus when we are away from home, and we definitely miss our parents, siblings. But then the support that comes from home, it makes us more resolute and determined to just prepare for the exam and then achieve until the goal is reached.
Uh, Imsanero, tell us something about, of course, you did your part of your education in Shillong. When did you decide that you wanted to go for civil services? When was that moment exactly, and how did it happen? What motivated you? What was the motivation behind that?
Sir, my motivation came during my college days, uh, given the fact that um, there are many bureaucrats from my college. I was inspired by them, and then the amount of opportunities it provided and the diversity which provided, it just helps us to connect with people at the grassroots. And this was when I decided to take up the preparation and just start the preparation right after my graduation.
Absolutely. Imsanero, again, there's something not many from the Northeast clear the civil services usually each year. Even this year, if we see, it's 8 of the total 685. Of course, population-wise, if we take, that's not a very small number. But definitely, we have the potential to do more. We have the potential to make a 28 out of this 8. Why do you think is this the case? We definitely can increase the numbers. It can be 30, 40, 50 each year from Northeast, and why not? We are a region of 45 million people. So do you think it's because a lot many do not want to go to civil services? That could be one of the reasons for this?
Yes, sir, there's definitely a room for improvement. I believe that with sheer dedication and commitment, the Northeast people can definitely shine in this examination. We have to be disciplined, we have to be consistent, we have to be determined, and only then we can achieve our goals.
Absolutely, absolutely. No stopping the region. Ankur, as you said a short while back, this was your fifth attempt. Did you ever feel like giving up after the previous attempts, or you knew that you were on track and it's only about the next attempt and probably you are good to go?
Right. Yeah, of course, dejections were always a part of the experience. Whenever I couldn't clear a particular stage in my previous attempts, I did get dejected. But the dream of joining the civil service was always there in me since I was in school. So of course that and my parents and people around me, they kept me motivated, I guess. So yeah, I could give it another shot.
Absolutely. Imsnero, how important is it to persevere, to keep going, especially when you prepare for a competitive exam like the UPSC?
Sir, it's very important. At the end of the day, this is just an exam. But then the lessons we learn from this exam, the perseverance and the commitment and the dedication, and just by inculcating good habits, uh, this is very important to take us in life and help us to get opportunities and challenges. So, to get through this exam and just life in general, perseverance and passion plays a very important role.
Any message you have for the youths back in Northeast, for the youths back in Mokokchung, for the youths back in Nagaland?
Sir, I believe and have faith that there will be more successes in the future. And I just want to advise fellow aspirants to commit themselves and just be disciplined and work hard every day, and not to forget breaks and rest during the preparation so that we don't get stressed, and this will definitely reap rewards in the future.
Absolutely. Well, our Chief of Bureau Arindam Das spoke to Shilpa Khanekar from Assam, who secured the 506th rank. Let's listen in very quickly to what she had to say.
It is indeed a proud moment for the entire Northeast, with at least 8 from the region making it in the UPSC. And right now we have with us Silpa Khonikar, who has secured the 506th position. Well, initial reaction.
Initial reaction was of shock and kind of disbelief, and then eventually it sinked in. So it was, I was happy more like relieved.
So everybody would like to know, how did you prepare for it?
Yeah. I started preparing for the CSE examination August September 2018, and it has been a 3.5 year long journey for me so far. And initially, I got the guidance and support of my seniors like Ramanuj Hajarika. He's an ACS officer, Mridul Burman, and they helped me, guided me through the process that how I should proceed. So initial support was there, and I took classes for my optional with Shubhra Ranjan ma'am, and she was great. She also helped the students very much, and eventually I started preparing through internet resources as well, resources available on the YouTube, and notes and resources on Telegram. So this is how the journey started. It was full of ups and downs, mostly downs, but hopefully, so far I have reached there, hopefully better.
So since when you have started preparing, and when was this aim of making it in the UPSC came in your mind?
Yeah. So it came in my mind just when I started. It was not something I was thinking, from my early childhood. So it was something, it was not a, in the moment thing, but I thought about it. I read about the different issues, and I realized that I have a sensitivity to social issues, and I would like to work in the administrative field. And that's when I decided that I would prepare for it. And it started a year after my graduation. I graduated. I worked for some time. After that, I left my job and I started preparing.
And what message you'd like to give to those aspirants of the UPSC?
Message to the aspirants. I think one thing that I would like to say is that we share a similar journey, most of us, is that we have, most of us will go through a lot of moments where we'll be dejected and will not be able to find our name in the list, be it in the prelim stage, in the main stage, or in the interview stage. To realize that this is not unique and that there are other people who are going through it can help us in motivating us.
So people would like to know from you your educational background.
Yes, so I am an electrical engineer. I graduated in 2017 from NIT Silchar, and before that I was in Cotton College, science background, and after that I was working, and post which I started preparing.
Thank you very much. That was 506 rank in UPSC Silpa Khonikar talking exclusively to Northeast Live. Reporting from Guwahati, this is Arindam Das for Northeast Live.
Thanking the teachers there, Shilpa Khonikar. Imsanaro, it's also very important that you meet the right kind of teachers, the right kind of gurus, as we say, along the way for success. I'm sure definitely you also would have stories to share of people who motivated you all along. It could be your parents, your someone in the family, your kindergarten school teacher, your college teachers along the way, isn't it?
Yes, sir, definitely. My parents and my teachers, my siblings and all have played a very important role. My friends who have motivated me and kept faith in me and believed in me over the course of the journey. And this just helps to stay connected with them and helps us in interpersonal connections also, which is very important in the services.
Now that you have come thus far, what are your aims, plans, ambitions? Of course, a lot of things will depend on the postings and all. But what is, I mean, of course, civil services. The name suggests, people who want to serve the society. That's what we assume would want to go for this. What is your aim here on?
Sir, in the future, I want to give my best ability, my fullest, so that I'll be able to serve the people and just uh, stay connected in whichever service I'm allotted and just work hard because this is just the beginning of the journey.
Absolutely, just the beginning of the journey. Thank you so much, Imsinaro Waling, and of course Ankur Das from Shillong, who joined us from Shillong, and Shilpa Khonikar, of course, their Chief of Bureau Arindam Das caught up with her. And congratulations to all the candidates from the Northeast who made the cut. I'm sure they will definitely make the region proud. That's a wrap of Bottom Line tonight.